a decisive blowout in the early season. In their most recent meeting, the Warriors handed the Clippers a 98-79 defeat. NBC Sports Bay Area. Golden State rallied after trailing at halftime to dominate the second half, outscoring the Clippers by 52-30 in the last two quarters. NBC Sports Bay Area. Key players stepped up. Jimmy Butler posted 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Stephen Curry added 19 points and 8 assists. The Clippers, by contrast, shot only 36.6% overall and a dismal 18.2% from three-point range. This result is particularly significant because the Clippers had won the previous 7 head-to-head matchups. The Warriors breaking that streak signals a possible momentum shift. TalkBasket.net. Player narratives and veteran presence. Beyond the final score, there's a narrative layer with the veteran guards. Stephen Curry and James Harden recently shared a moment before tip-off, reflecting on their long-standing presence in the league and the mutual respect they hold for one another. NBC Sports Bay Area. For Harden, his first half was productive, 20 points by halftime, but the Clippers' offense stalled in the second half. He had 0 points in the final segments of the game. TalkBasket.net. Meanwhile, the Warriors' younger players, exemplified by Quentin Post and Brandon Podziemski, contributed meaningfully with 12 points each, showing depth beyond the headline names. NBC Sports Bay Area. The veteran factor is interesting because it underscores that both teams are balanced between legacy and renewal. The Warriors appear to have taken a step forward in integrating younger contributors, while the Clippers are still trying to maintain consistency. Injury reports and roster context. In any analysis, it's crucial to consider injuries and missing personnel. The Clippers were missing several players. Bradley Beal, back soreness, Kobe Sanders, and Jordan Miller were also unavailable. The Times of India. On the Warriors' side, Alex Tui and DeAnthony Melton were sidelined, and Al Horford was listed as day-to-day. The Times of India. When key rotation players are out, depth becomes more important. The Warriors' ability to absorb injuries and still produce a dominant performance against the Clippers speaks to their current structure. The Clippers, missing Beal and others, seem to lack the firepower and consistency to keep pace. What was learned and tactical takeaways? In reviewing the game and broader context, several takeaways emerge. Second half dominance matters. The Warriors' turnaround after halftime was decisive. Being outscored badly in one quarter, but then flipping the script speaks to adjustments, mental toughness, and depth. Defense can dictate narrative. The Clippers' shooting woes were glaring. Facing a team that forced 16 turnovers in one account and held them to 18.2% from three is not just bad shooting. It's pressure, disruption, and scheme working. Role players rising. Post and Podziemski stepping up gives Golden State a balanced attack. It takes weight off the shoulders of their stars. That balance may prove crucial over a long season. Veteran leadership versus renewal for Los Angeles, relying on Harden and Kawhi Leonard, who posted 18 points and 5 rebounds, was not enough. Younger parts of their rotation need to produce. For Golden State, blending Curry and Butler with youth is working. TalkBasket.net. Significance for the season ahead. The matchup between these two franchises has implications beyond a single game. The Clippers and Warriors are both in the Western Conference, seeking positioning, momentum, and confidence. For the Warriors, winning this game breaks a long losing streak to the Clippers, boosts morale, and signals that they can dominate even teams they have struggled against. For the Clippers, this loss is a warning sign. Missing personnel, poor shooting, and inability to close create vulnerabilities. Looking forward, the Warriors now have momentum and confidence that they can impose their will. If their depth remains healthy and production is consistent, they may challenge for higher standings and stronger playoff positioning. The Clippers, meanwhile, need to shore up shooting, rotation consistency, and health. If Beal returns and other pieces click, they can bounce back. If not, this game may be an early indicator of tougher stretches ahead. Betting, odds, and external story threads. Beyond the pure sport, there are narrative offshoots worth noting. For example, several sportsbooks offered promotional lines for this matchup, suggesting a wide interest in the Clippers versus Warriors game, not just from fans, but from the betting market. New York Post. Analysts had predicted a tight contest given prior history, roster strengths, and injury lists. NBC Sports. The interplay of media coverage, betting interest, and fan expectations adds layers to how these teams are perceived. A dominant win like the Warriors not only affects team morale, but public narrative and perception of organizational direction. Final thoughts. The recent Clippers-Warriors game was more than just a win or loss. It was a snapshot of where both franchises may be heading. The Warriors showed they can dominate, adjust, and win against a team they have trailed historically. The Clippers exposed fragility, whether due to missing personnel, poor shooting, or depth limitations. For fans, this is exciting because it renews a rivalry with shifting dynamics. For the teams, it offers lessons. The Clippers must respond. The Warriors must sustain. If I were choosing a storyline to watch, it would be, who takes the next step? The Clippers need to bounce back and show they can compete consistently. The Warriors need to prove this wasn't a fluke and that they can maintain this level against other top-tier opponents.